All right, y'all. We back at it, man. We back at it. Devontae Smith just caught a 45-yard touchdown. You might be wondering, Miles, why are you not happy? Why would I be happy? Why would I be happy? Why am I happy right now? Why would I be happy? Why would I be happy? Why would I be happy? I don't get why would I be happy, bro? No, I'm not happy. Hold up, y'all. I got y'all. No, I'm not happy. There is nothing to be happy about. I'll say it, yeah. There is nothing to be happy about. Nothing to be happy about. Good teams blow out teams like the Browns. Bad teams compete with them. Bad teams compete with the Browns. What did the Commanders do? They blew them out. I'm not even saying the Commanders are some great team. Not even saying that. Not even saying that. But even they beat the Browns by a lot. Let's talk about the Cowboys. They beat the Browns. They beat the brakes off them. So we have multiple situations where teams in the NFC put them paws on the Browns, and we're seeing the Eagles almost in a nail biter against them. It's sad. It's despicable. I heard all this talk about Brian Johnson, all this talk about how he's terrible, how he's the reason why the offense isn't this good and all this stuff. But we're actually seeing the offense be historically bad with Kellen Moore. I know a lot of Cowboys fans, my main man Kobe, he'll be the first one to tell you, I told you so. And maybe that's true. Maybe it's Nick Sirianni. He has his footprints on this game. Whichever one it is, it's not good. It's not good. Switch this camera real quick. But it's not good. For y'all that's on Instagram right now, I will be off Instagram at 3:35, and we're going to go straight to YouTube and Twitch. So be sure to be on those platforms. But I just want to just give y'all my thoughts. I mean, I think Cooper DeJean is having a hell of a game. You could be happy about that. Obviously, Devontae and AJ are snapping, and that's what they do. I'm not surprised by that. But what happened? So in the beginning of the game, Kellen Moore and this offense is just doing either go routes or inside zone run. That's the only thing that they're doing. It's no creativity. It's like he's so cocky and thinks, oh, well, I have A.J. Brown now. I have Devontae Smith now. I can just have Jalen Hurts just chuck the ball up the field. And, yeah, they're just so great. They're going to get it. And, yeah, a lot of times they do just get it. And now we're seeing Deshaun Watson. Okay. Jerry Jeudy. See, this is why I wasn't going to be on this jump having my pom-poms out like I did against the Falcons and be hype and all this stuff. No. We could very well lose this game. We are not a good football team. This is not a good defense. It's just Deshaun Watson is literally the NBA's version or the NFL's version of Ben Simmons. They also are missing their who's down. Isaiah Rodgers is down. I know Darius Slay went down, then Isaiah Rodgers came in for him. Now Rodgers is down. Okay. All right. Somebody comment down below what I was last talking about. I think I was talking about the lack of creativity through this offense. the lack of creativity is very, very alarming because, like, you had 2 weeks to prepare for the Browns, 2 full weeks. And in 2 full weeks to prepare, you come up with that in the first quarter, knowing that you are on basically like the cusp of history for all the wrong reasons by being the first team in Eagles history to not score a point in the first 5 games in the first quarter. And there have been some very, very bad Eagles teams. That's why, oh my gosh. Was that Kelee Ringo? He just smacked him. I like that. I like that, Ringo. I like that. Bring some fire. Bring some fire. Bring some fire. So what they're doing is going right at Kelee Ringo. Deshaun Watson is a bum, but what you don't do is let bums off the hook. You don't let bums off the hook. Whether it's a roughing the passer, whether it's, pass interference. This team, dog. And like, I know it's going to be some Eagles fans, especially if they win, saying, why are you mad? I'm mad because every Sunday for the past year, what the hell just happened? Oh, it's a face mask. All right. My bad, Ringo. My bad. For sure, Ringo. My fault. My fault, gang. My fault, gang. My fault, gang. But again, I stand by what I said. Like, the Eagles will probably win this game. It's not a lock. I wouldn't put any money towards it. 100%. I would never put money towards. And my friends know I don't put money towards them no more. Why would I ever do that to myself? But the thing is, I mean, like, this just isn't a good football team. I know I'm an Eagles fan, but that throwing catch was nice. Got to be honest. If you're talking about the Devontae one, yeah, that was cool. That was cool. But with the Devontae one, it's like they actually used the middle of the field. They actually used the middle of the field. That was my problem. And I'll say it again. So Kellen Moore, Nick Sirianni, they had 2 full weeks to prepare to face the Cleveland Browns, knowing that they were on the cusp of history for all the wrong reasons because they were going to be the first team in Eagles history in their first 5 games to not record a single point in the first quarter. Knowing all that information, what do they go ahead and do? Go route, inside zone. No creativity. And it's cocky and it's very, very alarming. The fact that, like, y'all are so cocky, you expect your superstars to just make superhuman plays every single time. We see with the Rams when Cooper Kupp was in there and, Puka Nacua last year. Yes, they're very good players, but Sean McVay actually schemes his guys open. Kellen Moore is very, very lazy. All he does is allow his players to make superhuman plays instead of being able, oh my gosh, I'm about to get mad. 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 All right, y'all. Y'all on Instagram, go ahead, go on YouTube. Go on YouTube right now. I'm letting you know, go on YouTube. But like I was saying, Kellen Moore is a very, very lazy offensive coordinator because he just leans on the talent of his players. He hasn't actually schemed them open. At least he wasn't doing that in the first quarter. Then we saw him do it a little bit more in the second quarter, and we saw A.J. Brown go off, and then we saw what happened with Devontae Smith. But on that Devontae Smith play, I'm actually like, this like pisses me off so much. It really does. It really does, dog. It really does. Why at home? Why at home is it a 7-point game and the Browns with Deshaun Watson leading them is in the red zone to tie this game up? What is this team? What is this team? What is this team? What is this team, dog? Now Jordan Mailata is out with a hamstring injury. Darius Slay is ruled out. Isn't a good football team, yo. This is not a good football team. Let's try. Let's give them some good energy. Second and goal. Get the frick out of here. Yeah, Nolan Smith has had a good game. All right, Nolan. Buns. That is what this team is. Buns. Yes, they are trash. It's a trash team. It's a trash team. It's a trash team. And like, we should move our thoughts for it being like, all right, this ain't a Super Bowl contender. This is, are we gonna make the playoffs? I don't know if we will. I don't know. Yeah, y'all good. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm live. You're up against a Browns team that is top 3 in penalties, terrible on third down, bottom 5 quarterback. Their starting running back in Jeremy Ford, he went out early, and it's actually still a game. Like, I will say, CJ Garner Johnson has done a decent job on this game, but I think y'all will make the playoffs. Being realistic, I'm leaning towards that, but I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced for making them. Not nah. We have more of a chance of missing the playoffs than winning the Super Bowl. we have more of a chance of missing the playoffs than winning the Super Bowl. And look at that. Another penalty from the Browns. It's not a good team. It's not a good team, but somehow we have made this a game. Somehow we have made this a game. Love you too. Yeah. All right. I'm letting y'all know. I'm letting y'all know. And I hope this doesn't get clipped, because if this gets clipped, this means that the Eagles defense lets up a touchdown and we lose this game. But I'm letting y'all know now that this Eagles team and this Eagles offense specifically, they better not give the Browns the ball back. And what I mean by that, y'all better either score a touchdown. Outside of that, the Browns should not get the ball back. If they get the ball back, the Browns will win this game. Let's say it stays 2016. Let's say we go 3-and-out or whatever, and it stays 2016. The Browns will win if they get the ball back. They will. And I live in New York right now, but if the Eagles lose this game, I would be scared for what the city of Philadelphia is going to be. I would be legitimately scared for what, because you already have us losing to the Mets. You know, I would be genuinely scared. I'll be like, it'd be like Gotham City. It would be like Gotham City. One of the commentators said something that I agree with. I agree with a lot. And they are basically saying like this Browns defense isn't bad. It's just they've been on the field a lot because of bad play on their offense. I completely agree. Like this Browns defense is like it should be better. It should be better, but it's a good defense. The issue is that, you know, their offense is so putrid that their defense is on the field so much. But because the Eagles offense hasn't been good, that's given some life to them. It's given some life to the Browns defense, if that makes sense. Has given them, because they're not being challenged for real. Earlier in the game, it was strictly go routes inside zone. Go routes inside zone. It was, and then tush push. It was the most pitiful. I'm trying to think of the words. It was pitiful. It was disgraceful. It was shameful. That beginning was terrible. And that's a fireable offense. It's like, that's what you was working on the past 2 weeks. Those were the conversations that y'all had. This ain't a good team. This is not a good team. All right, 3rd and 5, 3 minutes left. That's a great fake. That's a great fake. What a fake. This is it's not saying much because it's the Browns, but this has been Hurts' best game. You know, This has been Hurts' best game since the probably Bills game, actually. As long as, knock on wood, there's no turnover, nothing like that. I mean, he's played a very good game. Hurts has done his job. But I feel like this is the type of game that you say, this ain't Hurts' fault. This ain't Hurts. All this talk about, oh, is he Carson Wentz 2.0? Has he regressed beyond measure? No. This coaching staff is terrible. Terrible. Special teams. What the hell is Michael Clay doing? In back-to-back games, it's been blunders on special teams. I actually have it written down. Block punt versus the Saints, muff punt versus the Bucks, and a blocked field goal attempt versus the Browns. That's 3 straight weeks with 3 straight mistakes from this special teams unit. Michael Clay has not been good enough. And I know a lot of y'all Eagles fans don't like me saying I would prefer Brian Johnson more than Kellen Moore, but I'm dead serious. All right, Dotson. I cannot wait till I see this route tree or just all the routes in this Eagles game. Shout out Dotson. He's had a good game. He's had a good game. Check if these bets hitting. Again, let me know, y'all. I wouldn't really say here. I'll disagree with you here. Saquon's having a terrible game. All right, is he having a terrible game by his standards? Yes, but I don't believe the play calling has been creative enough for him to be his best self. Like if in the first half, unfortunately, the Browns knew, all right, like it's going to be inside zone. They're going to give it to either Saquon or it's going to be a tush push if it's 3rd and short or 4th and short. If the play calling is so predictable, or they know if they do pass, it's going to be a go route to A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, that limits the ability of Saquon Barkley to be his best self. Not to mention the fact that Cam Jurgens got in the way of him. If you remember in that first half, Saquon Barkley was about to go off for like maybe to the crib, but he was about to go off for a major run, and then his teammate, he ended up running into his teammate and all that, or his teammate ran into him. I got to watch that back again because I don't know whose fault that was. I don't know. I think Cam Jurgens was blocking somebody. But yeah, I mean, was this a terrible game for Saquon's standards? Yes, but I'm not going to say. I think the biggest problem I've had with Saquon, and there's not much because he's still been our best player on offense throughout this time. But I think that the part about Saquon that gets me upset is that sometimes I feel like the attention to detail is not there. I don't feel like his attention to detail is always there. whether it was the drop pass against the Falcons or it was not getting that first down at the end of the half when you could have easily got that jump. It's like those little details. Then we go ahead, we kick a field goal, or we try to kick a field goal. It's a block punt, turn touchdown. It's not good. What a pass from Jalen Hurts. What a freaking pass. It's his turn. It's A.J. Brown's turn. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Jalen Hurts, have yourself a day, brother. Have yourself a day. What a dime. Oh, my gosh. What a dime. That's my quarterback. That's my quarterback. And y'all not going to let me hate my quarterback. Yeah. Pop it, AJ. Pop it, AJ. Pop it, AJ. It is biscuit. It is biscuit. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. Stop playing with him. Because y'all be really pissing me off with this whole Jalen Hurts slander, dog. And it's funny, like, here's what the narrative's going to be, right? The narrative's going to be, oh, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith are carrying Jalen Hurts. These are narratives that are going to be created by people that don't really watch the Eagles or know how football work. At the end of the day, if you got a guy who is a number one wide receiver, you're going to do better if he's there. Thank you, A.J. Brown. Yes, if Devontae Smith comes back from concussion protocol, you're going to do a better job. But please, please, please look at the games, y'all. Look at the games. Look at the routes these guys are running in the beginning versus in the middle and the end. Jalen Hurts was able to throw the ball over top to A.J. Brown to seal the game because they were exposing the middle of the field earlier in the game. I'm talking about in the fourth quarter, like earlier in the fourth quarter. I'm talking about in the third quarter. I'm talking about, wait, who's talking to him? Who's talking to him? Wait. Who is Nick Sirianni talking to? Who is he talking to? I'm about to lose my mind. I'm about to lose. Dog. Was Nick Sirianni talking trash to Eagles fans? Was Nick Sirianni talking trash to Eagles fans? Did I just see what I just saw? Did Nick Sirianni just do that? Are y'all serious? This is the Eagles team, dog. Not good, bro. They're not good, bro. Did y'all not see what Sirianni just did? He was talking to the fans. Did y'all not to see what Nick Sirianni just did? I promise you, if I'm gonna go on Twitter right now, and if I see that Nick Sirianni was talking trash to the fans for real, I'm gonna lose. I might go back. I might take the next train to Amtrak. I might take that next train, hour and a half, go to Penn Station, take Amtrak, go back to 30th Street, and I'll make my way up to Lincoln Financial Field and have some words for Nick Sirianni. This is a wild guy. You want to know why? You want to know why the fans aren't very happy? Because the Eagles haven't beat a team by more than one score since October 2023 against the Dolphins. Maybe that's why the fans are a little bit, restless right now. Maybe that's why they're not really feeling you. Maybe because for the first time in Eagles history, in their first 5 games, this Eagles team hasn't scored in the first quarter. With a team that has Saquon Barkley, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, and one of the best offensive lines in football, and Jalen Hurts, the top 10 quarterback. Maybe that's why. You have no room to talk. No room to talk. So again, you can shave your beat, you can shave your head, you can get a buzz cut, a drop fade, you can get waves. I don't care what you get. That's not going to change from the fact that you're not a good coach. Not a good coach. But look, I'm going to stop real quick. We're going to go into our post-game analysis. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Real talk with MJ. Eagles won. Let's get it.